Have you ever looked at someone and wondered how they seem to have their life together? They wake up early, stay consistent, look confident, keep learning new things, and somehow make even ordinary days feel beautiful. The truth is, they weren't born that way. They simply started making small choices every single day that slowly transformed their lives. If you've been feeling stuck, unmotivated, or like you're living the same day over and over again, this video is for you. You don't need to wait for New Year's Day, your birthday, or the beginning of a new month to start over. Every single day gives you a new chance to become the person you've always wanted to be. Reinventing yourself isn't about pretending to be someone else. It's about becoming the best version of who you already are. Before you try changing your habits, your appearance, or your routine, take a moment to ask yourself one question. Who do I want to become? Close your eyes for a few seconds and imagine your dream self. How do they spend their mornings? How do they treat other people? What kind of mindset do they have? What books do they read? How do they react when life becomes difficult? The clearer your vision is, the easier it becomes to work towards it. That's why writing down your goals is so powerful. Instead of saying, I want to be better, be specific. Maybe you want healthier skin, better grades, more confidence, a cleaner room, stronger discipline, or a healthier lifestyle. Once you know exactly what you're working towards, every small action starts to feel meaningful. The next step is letting go of habits that are holding you back. Think about how much time you spend scrolling through social media, procrastinating, or comparing your life to people online. Imagine if even 1 hour of that time was spent reading, learning a new skill, exercising, or working on your dreams. Small changes repeated every day create extraordinary results. You don't have to change your entire life overnight. You just have to choose one better habit today than you had yesterday. Now that you have a vision of the person you want to become, it's time to create an environment that supports your goals. Your surroundings influence your thoughts more than you realize. If your room is always messy, your desk is covered with clutter, and your bed is never made, it's much harder to feel motivated or focused. You don't need an expensive room makeover to create a peaceful space. Start by making your bed every morning. Organize your desk, wipe away the dust, throw out things you no longer use, and keep only the items that make you feel calm and inspired. Open your curtains every morning and let natural light fill your room. Add a small plant, a favorite book, or a candle if you have one. A clean space doesn't just look beautiful, it helps your mind feel lighter too. After resetting your physical space, it's time to reset your digital space. Go through your phone and unfollow accounts that make you feel insecure or drain your energy. Follow creators who inspire you to learn, grow, and become a better version of yourself. Delete apps you no longer use and organize your home screen so it feels simple instead of overwhelming. Remember, your phone is a tool. It shouldn't control your life. The next step is building a daily routine that works for you. Don't copy someone else's 5-hour morning routine just because it looks aesthetic online. Create a routine that fits your own lifestyle. Wake up at a consistent time, drink a glass of water, spend a few minutes stretching, avoid checking your phone immediately, and give yourself a calm start before the world becomes busy. Even if your routine only takes 20 minutes, doing it every day is far more powerful than following a perfect routine once a week. Consistency will always beat perfection, and the small promises you keep to yourself every day slowly build the confidence you can't get any other way. A true glow-up doesn't begin with new clothes or perfect makeup. It begins with your mindset. The way you speak to yourself every day becomes the way you see yourself. If your inner voice is always saying, I'm not good enough, I'll never change, or I'm always behind, you'll start believing those thoughts even when they aren't true. Try becoming your own biggest supporter instead of your biggest critic. Celebrate small achievements, even if they seem insignificant. Finished reading a few pages of a book? Be proud of yourself. Cleaned your room? Celebrate it. Went for a walk instead of staying in bed all day? That's progress too. Every small step matters because small steps eventually become big results. Another important part of reinventing yourself is becoming more productive, but productivity isn't about staying busy every minute of the day. It's about spending your time on things that truly matter. Before you sleep each night, write down 3 important tasks you want to complete the next day. When you wake up, focus on finishing those tasks before getting distracted by endless scrolling or unnecessary notifications. You don't need to have a perfect schedule. You just need to know what's important. One completed task is always better than 10 unfinished ones. Now let's talk about confidence. Many people believe confidence appears after you become prettier, smarter, or more successful, But confidence actually grows when you keep the promises you make to yourself. Every time you choose discipline over excuses, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. Confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you build. Finally, start romanticizing your everyday life. Wear clothes that make you feel comfortable and confident, even if you're staying at home. Make your favorite drink and enjoy it without rushing. Listen to calming music while studying or cleaning your room. Watch the sunrise, admire the rain, read a book by the window, or take a quiet evening walk. Life doesn't become beautiful because everything is perfect. It becomes beautiful when you slow down enough to notice the little moments that have been there all along. Now let's talk about self-care. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's one of the greatest investments you can make. Self-care isn't only about face masks or buying new skincare products. It's about getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, eating foods that make you feel energized, moving your body, and giving yourself time to rest when you truly need it. Your body works hard for you every single day, so treat it with kindness instead of criticism. Remember that progress doesn't have to be dramatic to be meaningful. Drinking one extra glass of water, choosing fruit instead of junk food once in a while, stretching for 10 minutes, or sleeping 30 minutes earlier than usual are all small habits that slowly create a healthier lifestyle. Another way to reinvent yourself is by learning something new. The people you admire didn't wake up one day with amazing skills. They practiced consistently, even when nobody was watching. Think about a skill you've always wanted to learn. Maybe it's video editing, drawing, photography, graphic design, cooking, a new language, or public speaking. You don't have to become an expert in a week. Just spend a little time improving every day. Imagine how much you could grow in 6 months if you stayed consistent. Don't be afraid of being a beginner. Every expert was once someone who knew absolutely nothing. Growth always starts with taking the first step. As you continue becoming a better version of yourself, remember not to compare your journey with someone else's. Everyone starts from a different place and moves at a different pace. Comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20 will only make you feel discouraged. Instead, compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. If you've become a little kinder, a little stronger, a little more disciplined, or a little more hopeful, then you're already moving in the right direction. Your goal isn't to become perfect. Your goal is to become better than you were before. As this video comes to an end, I want you to remember one thing. You don't have to change your entire life tonight. You don't have to wake up tomorrow with the perfect routine, the perfect mindset, or the perfect habits. Real change happens when you keep showing up, even on the days when you don't feel motivated. There will be days when you miss a workout, skip your routine, or feel like you're not making enough progress. That's completely normal. Don't let one bad day convince you that you've failed. Every new morning is another opportunity to begin again. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. Imagine looking back at today and feeling grateful that you decided to take the first step instead of waiting for the perfect moment. Your future self isn't created by one big decision. They're created by hundreds of small choices you make every single day. So after this video ends, choose one thing you can do today. Maybe it's cleaning your desk, drinking more water, reading a few pages of a book, going for a walk, starting that project you've been putting off, or simply believing in yourself a little more than you did yesterday. Don't underestimate the power of small habits because they have the ability to completely transform your life over time. You deserve a life that makes you feel peaceful, confident, healthy, and genuinely happy. Keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, be patient with yourself throughout the journey. There is no deadline for becoming the person you want to be. Every step forward, no matter how small, is still progress. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing one habit you're going to start today. I'd love to read your goals and cheer you on. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep choosing progress over perfection, and never stop becoming the person you've always dreamed of. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.